Salutations, it's Record Store Day, ladies and gents, nation. Happy Record Store Day. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Hope you guys were able to pick up and find some pretty awesome things. Record Store Day, the one day out of the entire year that artists will release special limited edition singles, albums, 7 inches, whatever it may be, whatever is their fancy. And they release them to the record stores all across the country. We as consumers then go out and get them. And we basically make our own holiday out of it. It is Christmas for the record store collector, or the record collector, not the store collector, I suppose. That would be kind of odd. As music collectors, this is definitely a day that is similar to Christmas. It's almost like a bona fide holiday. Some people will even take the day off from their jobs in order to participate in the record store day culture. And that's all awesome. I love that. Every day should be Record Store Day. No, I'm not saying that you should quit your job just so you can buy music all day, every day. That'd be ridiculous. It'd be kind of cool if you had the income and the ability to do that, but you'd have to be very, very rich. What I mean by this is very simple. Every day should be Record Store Day, principally because we all love music, we all have a fond appreciation for music, we all use music as a motive to kind of drive us through our day in some way, shape, or form. There are songs that will definitely convey different meanings, different truths, and different emotions within us. And it is something that will, dependent upon the possibility, dependent on the memory perhaps associated with it, or just dependent upon how a song sounds, will really dictate how we feel for the next couple of minutes, or, in the cases of some extremely powerful songs, how we feel for much longer than that. For something that is so important, something that definitely seems to have such a motivating factor on our lives, this is something that you would think that we would consume, purchase, and love and adore basically 24/7, 365. You would think that based around the number of bands that are out there, this would mean that the record stores, the record companies, and really the music business in general would be in an absolute boom period to the point where the seams are nearly exploding. It's not true, though. I like Record Store Day a lot. It is a huge holiday. I will be participating here in just a couple of short hours, and I will love it. I will love every moment of it. However, it's something that I kind of get to enjoy Record Store Day every single time I go to work, because I do happen to work in a music store. But I also celebrate Record Store Day every time that I walk into one as a consumer, as a customer. Whenever I get the chance to look at the merchandise that they have, the stock that they have, the bands that they have, searching for perhaps that elusive item that I haven't seen in many years and regrettably didn't purchase whenever it was first out, either that or get a couple things that complete a back catalog, or maybe just try something new for the very first time just because something about it sounds or looks interesting. That's what being a record collector, that's what being a music collector is all about. It's really just continuing to expand your horizons and foster your addiction, foster your collection, foster your love. So on this Record Store Day, there's one thing I do hope to remind each and every one of you, and it's one thing that I think is pretty awesome. One thing about Record Store Day is that it really unites us all as music fans, unites us all as fans of this lovely, lovely gift that we have been given by many, many artists, by many bands, by perhaps a higher power itself, and that is the gift of music. It brings us together. It's something that brings us as a community closer. We discuss music every day. We debate music every day. Here on this channel, we talk about music nearly every day. Do we get music every day? This is something where Record Store Day truly should be every day, because every single time that you listen to music, every single time that you purchase music or see it live, every single time you support the artists that work tediously to perform this music and make this music for all of us, it's almost like celebrating Record Store Day in a weird way. Sure, every day we won't have the strange little exclusives, the one-offs that make collecting as much fun as it really is. And yeah, I understand that some of you don't have a record store that's very close to you, so you don't have the opportunity to maybe go out on a specific day. That's why every day should be Record Store Day. That's why every single time you go into a store, it should be like Record Store Day for you. And that's the reason why every single time you pop into one of these stores and you check something out and you have the ability, pick it up. It's certainly something where if you love music that much, you'll get a lot out of it. And if you want to really turn that love into a collection, into an addiction, into an obsession, it's essential. Happy Record Store Day to each and every one of you. I hope that each and every one of you get the opportunity to go out and check out some things that your record store or even your local music store, whatever that may be, really has, perhaps on special, either that or something neat or unique, or even if you're just getting something that's relatively common and starting your collection, I hope that this is the day that you decide to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, go and enjoy. If you're still sitting here watching this channel, you're missing a prime opportunity to go out and get some new music, something that you could enjoy for years to come.